everyone, this is Karen Lakey and I'm with Tupperware. And today I'm going to talk about our cold brew system. This is composed of two main pieces, the plastic carafe, nice so that it doesn't break, and the filter. Now this filter, and I'm going to see if I can bring this closer to the camera. This filter has some markings. You've got a marking here and then you've got a marking at the top. And that is because this can brew ready to drink coffee, or it can brew, concentrate, so that when you put it with your cold milk for a cold latte or with your ice, you're not going to dilute the coffee out too much. So how this works is you put about 1 cup in for the first line, and I'm going to see if you guys can kind of see that. Probably not, but it actually came up just a little bit above the first line. And then I'm going to fill it up to the second line. And we're almost there. There we go. So it's about 2 cups of ground coffee. I'm going to fit it inside the carafe. And then I'm going to continue to pour water over this. So the coffee is going to kind of resist getting wet. So one of the things that you can do is put the first cup of coffee in, pour some water over it, and then put the second cup of coffee in if you're making the concentrate, and then pour the coffee over it. But as you can see, the coffee is actually starting to brew already. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this up and make sure that the coffee grounds get really wet. And then there's a lid that goes on this, just like this. And you can brew this in the refrigerator. You can brew it on your countertop for 8 to 12 hours. So kind of overnight. And when you come back, you will remove the filter. And I like to put it in a cup or a bowl and let the rest of the coffee drain from the filter and capture that. I want every single drop that I can get. And when I fill this up, and again, I'm filling it kind of slow. It's bubbling. I'm going to fill it right up to as full as I can fill it. There we go. That's about it. And I'm going to let this set for about 5 minutes and let all the bubbles that are in the coffee in the middle of this tower of ground coffee get saturated. And what will happen is the water level will drop again, and I'll just top it off, put the lid on, and set this aside. When I come back, I'll drain this off, pull the filter out, like I said, set it in a bowl, and what I've got left is concentrated cold brew coffee. Now, why would you go to all the trouble when you can have coffee that you make and then ice it? Well, here's the difference. When you heat the water and brew the coffee, you force the extraction. The heat from the water actually pulls lots more out of the coffee beans. And some of the things it pulls out are some of the things that people find objectionable. So the acidity and the bitterness of coffee. So when you do cold brew, what you find is a greatly reduced acidity and a greatly reduced bitterness. The coffee is pretty strong, it's concentrated, but it does not have that bitter or acid taste. And so it's worth the time, it's worth the effort to make your cold brew because it really greatly improves the flavor. So I hope you will try the system. It's really, really easy to use. Some people use it every single day. And I have forgotten exactly, I want to say this makes like 2 tumblers full of straight iced coffee. So put the ice in the tumbler, pour the coffee over a nice tall tumbler, 14-ounce tumbler, 16-ounce tumbler, and it should make at least two of those. And then as the ice melts, it kind of dilutes into the coffee and so on. If you use it with milk for like a cold latte, then your concentrate's going to go a lot further. So anyway, this is Karen Lakey, and I am with Tupperware. You can find me on Facebook at Karen Lakey's Try Our Bowl on Facebook, or my VIP group with some recipes and hints and tips and special offers sometimes is Karen's Kitchen Klatch with a Klatch. Again, that's on Facebook. So I hope you'll look me up, join those groups, and I will see you down the road. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.